Weekend Update with Kevin Nealon.
I've based my entire career off of this man. He's the mastermind behind some
So
of
much to
SNL's
learn.
most memorable characters. You have Subliminal Man. You have
That's right.
you have the Hans and Franz
Yeah,
duo.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, my friend. Yeah, Hans and Franz.
You were on SNL for 10 years?
9 seasons.
Nine
seasons, actually.
And now he has a new project.
That's correct.
Yep, Kevin Nealon is here to talk about his new book, I Exaggerate, My Brushes with Fame, and to tell us what he's doing in Chicago. Good morning, Kevin.
morning, Gaynor.
It's so good to have you here. And, you know, we know you from SNL,
Yeah.
Mr. Subliminal, but you have this hidden talent. When did you discover your love of art, drawing?
It's funny, a lot of people say, you know, we've known you for Saturday Night Live, but we didn't know you were talented, you know, with a book. You know, I've been sketching all my life since I was a kid. I love to doodle, but I never really got serious with it. It was more of just a pastime and maybe a distraction.
Right.
And growing up, I had 2 caricature pictures of my parents on the wall over my chest of drawers, and they were great. They were by some Parisian artist, and they were in pastel. And every night I lay down, I look at them, and I subconsciously was studying them, I think, you know, for many years.
Yeah.
And then as I was on SNL, you know, things had progressed along. But if we were doing the table read on Wednesdays when we did it about the sketches that we're going to pick, sometimes I wasn't in a sketch, so I would just find myself doodling someone across from me, whether it's Chris Farley or the host or whomever. And then it just progressed. You know, on airplanes, I'm drawing passengers next to me while they're sleeping. Like, I never would show them. I never showed them the pictures. And then a couple years ago, about a year before the pandemic, I started getting more serious about the painting and the caricatures. And I found that during the pandemic, I couldn't do stand-up. Nobody could work during the pandemic. And I never went 2 weeks without doing stand-up. And now it's like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So I found that I get a lot of fulfillment from doing these caricatures because they were like nonverbal comedy.
What is this like being part of one of the great casts of SNL? From the early 90s, those, we call them the golden years. Now, I'm as old as SNL
Yeah.
is. So SNL was born the same year I was, so now you at home know how old I am. And being a fan of SNL is like being a fan of the Bears. You have good seasons and bad seasons.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you think of where SNL is now when you have even Lorne Michaels saying it's a rebuilding year?
Well, first of all, I'm surprised that we're the same age.
It's true. You were a big hit when you were in your early teens.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The year that has gone through different phases. Where sometimes people say Saturday Night Dead, right?
Yeah.
And then it would come back the next year. Chevy Chase would say, a lot of people don't realize this, but in the original years, they had like 1 out of 3 shows was good.
Yeah.
And the rest people just don't remember. But yeah, so each cast is different. You have to rebuild and get new faces in. And our cast came in after a disastrous year before us. They were almost going to cancel the show.
Right.
So nobody had any expectations. But we lived out of our suitcase week by week. We never unpacked.
So who are your favorite caricatures in the book? And is there anyone that you wanted to sketch who was like, no, I don't want anything to do with this?
Well, there is one person who did not like their sketch at all. They hated it. And their agent hated it, and they said, do not use this sketch for any means or purposes of promoting your book. So, but most people like it. Most people like it. Eddie Vedder loved his. Steve Martin loved his. Jim Carrey loved his, because we're both artists, and we kind of talk about that a lot. So most people like it. It was the same with Saturday Night Live. If you skewered somebody on SNL, they were thrilled because it brought them so much attention, and they were on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, now, the one that the person did not like, is that still in the book?
It is.
But
It
we
is
have
in
to
the
guess
book.
it? You won't
Yeah,
tell
you
us?
can't
No,
tell us?
I can't
right.
tell you.
Do you have a favorite, though?
I do. I do have a couple of favorites. Steve Martin's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston, I like her. You know what? They're all my favorite. They're all really a work of love, all of them. It would take me 2 weeks really to do each one. And as I got more into it, I'd be quicker with it. But I'm finally seeing my wife and kid again, and boy, have they grown.
So what do you have going on tonight in Chicago?
Tonight, I'm doing the Chicago Humanities Festival with Tim Meadows, my old buddy from SNL.
Yeah.
We're going to have we'll be in conversation, as they call it. We'll be talking about my book and maybe a little bit about SNL. And about our favorite foods or whatever.
And any favorites around Chicago that you like whenever you're in town?
Foods?
Yeah. Or anything to do, yeah.
Oh, to do. You know, I did throw in the first pitch at a Cubs White Sox game once.
Oh.
I've never been so nervous in my life.
Oh, really?
How'd
How'd you do?
Not
Does
too
it live
bad.
on the internet somewhere?
Probably, but you
Yeah.
know, I hadn't played hardball in a long time. I haven't thrown a ball. So I went to one of the parks near my hotel that day,
Yeah.
and I found, I thought I could find some kids playing I could throw. I saw a father playing with his like 6-year-old son, and I came up and said, do you mind if I throw the ball with your dad a few times? And I'm sure they thought, oh, this poor guy never had a father, and he wants to kind of relive, you know. And I threw a couple balls, you know, and I saw the kids sitting off to the side like,
Oh.
and so finally I said, okay, that's enough. And I'm telling you, I went there, and they gave me a jersey, and I was so
So-
weak. And I threw the ball, and I'm telling you, it wasn't bad. It made it to the plate. It was a little high. And by the way, I don't think anybody was watching anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
But I did win the game for them.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure you
I
did.
did win the game, and now I have a lot of Chicago Cub fans.
Well,
We have a
Kevin, it's
picture
great
right
to see you. Thank you.
Let's
See
take
that
a break.
picture?
We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, we have
that?
a picture. We
Yeah.
put up the picture. That's you.
They didn't
You
give me
look
the full
good.
uniform.
What year was that?
It was probably back in the 1900s, if I'm not mistaken.
You look official, though. You
Yeah.
do look official.
Oh,
I guess
man,
we're not
I
gonna
was
take it.
really,
There we go.
Yeah, there's
really
the
digging
picture.
into it.
Yeah. All right. Kevin, thank you so much. Do appreciate the book. The book is out right now.
Yeah, yeah, there it is.
There it is.
I exaggerate my brushes with fame. It's available anywhere fantastic books are sold.
Wherever you get your books.
Wherever you get your books.
And we'll
All
see
right.
everybody tonight.
All right, sounds good. You can find out more about Kevin. You can catch up with him at kevinnealon.com/TV. Just remember the /TV. Appreciate it. Kevin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Tim.
Hey guys, yeah, a lot of sunshine out there.